You don't have to have like all the whole money for the whole process. Start from somewhere. Hi everyone, my name is Kachi and welcome to my first YouTube channel. And this YouTube channel is basically going to be focused on immigration to Canada, lifestyle in Canada for new immigrants like myself. I got my PPR in March, and I also relocated to Canada in March. So I am still a new immigrant in Canada. There's so many things that I wish I knew before coming. There's so many things I wish I had gotten, so many things I think I wish I had done in Nigeria before coming, but that is why I'm here. I'm also going to be talking about the whole immigration process. This is going to be a very detailed video. I have gotten a lot of questions from so many people asking me about, oh, what did I do? Did I use an immigration agency? Who did I speak to? What did I do? How much and everything. So I am going to be giving you guys all this information for free. You're welcome. I'm going to be posting new videos every Sunday depending on my work schedule, but the plan is to always post new videos on Sundays, and just videos with maybe a vlog or a video on the lifestyle or an immigration question or a topic I feel like everybody needs to know. And also based on what you guys want to know more about, you can always drop your questions at the comment section, and yes, I'll read them and make videos on them too. So yes, again, thank you so much. Do not forget to subscribe, like and share this page. All right, let's get right to the video. There are 3 things that you actually need in this whole journey. First of all, you need to do your research. That's number 1. Do your research, ask a lot of questions, because there are people that actually have this information but you would never know until you ask. So do your research, ask questions. There are also groups that you can join that that have people that are already in the process, people that want to join the process. I joined a group on WhatsApp and on Telegram, and that was where I saw answers. I also asked questions when I was confused. So research, do your research. It will help you a whole lot. Ask questions. I had so many people that I knew were already doing the process or already did that same process, and they're already in Canada. I made them my friends. I asked them questions in every single step. When I started, I just did my own research. I didn't ask questions, and I ended up making a lot of mistakes that cost me a lot. I had to go back, do more research, ask people, ask questions, and here I am now in Canada. Second thing that you need to know before starting this whole process is just start. When I wanted to start, I heard about this whole express entry process. When I heard the money for pharmacists, I ran away. I'm like, nah, I can't do this. So I kept on postponing. I had to literally say no. I'm going to start with whatever I have, and that's what helped me. If you have 90,000, if you have 100,000, start. If you have 200,000, start. You don't have to have 1 million. You don't have to have 5 million before you start. That's something that I wish I knew. And then the last thing, you need to be prepared. You need to actually tell yourself that I am doing this, and eyes on the prize. I am telling you, because it was not easy at all. You would get frustrated, you would be confused, you would lose money, you would pay. I'm talking based on my own experience now, okay? But at the end of the day, I on the price. I remember I had, like I said, I made some mistakes in the beginning of the whole process because I didn't ask questions, and so all the money was gone. I just had to not lose hope. I know what I wanted to do. I knew where I was going, and that was actually what helped me a whole lot. So these 3 things, if you have it, number 1, do your research. Number 2, start. Just start. You don't have to have all the whole money for the whole process. Start from somewhere. And then number 3, eyes on the prize. You will get there. The process. The first thing first, I think everybody already knows, to leave this country, one thing that you have to do is either write your IELTS, your TOEFL. But for Canada, you need to write your IELTS. Yes. And I know that that's also something that has scared a lot of people from starting this whole process, because they feel like they are going to fail, because they've heard so many people wrote the exam and they failed. I never heard anything positive about it. All that I heard was people fail this stuff a lot. You can't pass it in the first try. But I said to myself, no, this money that I'm paying for IELTS is a whole lot, and I'm not going to fail this exam. I used, let me say, 3 weeks to practice, to read, to study, and I wrote my exam. And on the first try, I passed with a band 8. It is very, very doable. Don't allow anything that you hear discourage you from writing this exam. You can learn by yourself, you can study by yourself, you can practice by yourself, and you can pass in the first try. All you need is past questions, watch some YouTube videos, just get the basic things that you need to know, like the scheme of how they are all marked, and trust me, you're going to do so. So after writing your IELTS, the second thing is to evaluate your credentials. Of course, I'm going to be talking about pharmacists, the different processes for this whole stuff. If you want to know more about your own profession, you can always ask on the comment section, and I'll be able to help you with that, provide you with links that you need to go to and everything. But for pharmacists, first thing first, you need to register on the NAPRA site. You need to have a NAPRA ID. NAPRA is basically like the way we have our PCN in Nigeria, Pharmacists Council of Nigeria. That's what NAPRA is in Canada. When you get your NAPRA ID, you need to create a portal in order for PBC. So that's like the board council in Canada. Then when you register with your NAPRA ID at the PBC portal, you would not have to submit your credentials, you have to submit your international passport, you're submitting your school certificate, your university certificate, you're also submitting your license. If you started the process when you did not have your license yet, then you can always swear an affidavit that you were not yet licensed, so you don't need to submit your pharmacy license. You can submit other documents that you get after doing your internship, right, before getting your license, your real license, your pharmacy license. But if you're already licensed, I was already licensed as a pharmacist when I started my application, so I had to contact somebody at the PCN, because the only thing that you're submitting by yourself is the ECA form and your international passport. Every other thing is coming directly from your school, from the Pharmacy Council. They're sending it directly to them. Pharmacy Council of Nigeria will have to send a letter, first of all, that you are licensed and you're in good standing with the board, and then they're also going to send your pharmacy license to Canada too. Then after that, they're going to now wait. You wait for 6 weeks, 6 or less. They will confirm that they had gotten like all your documents, both from DHL to your school to Pharmacy Council. Then they'll begin to process it. After like a week or so, I got a confirmation from them that they had received my documents and they started processing it. After like maybe a week, I got my ECA report. So the ECA report, that's what you're going to, that's what you need to enter into the pool. You need your IELTS, you need your ECA. For some other professions, they use WES. Now before you enter the pool, you're going to register on the expressentry portal, get your GC key, and then you're going to calculate your CRS score. That's one other thing that everybody's afraid about. So it depends, it all depends on different things, from your age to the province that you are going to your profession, to your level of education, and if you have siblings or family in Canada, and work experience. So these things all combine together to give you your CRS score. So when you get your CRS score, you calculated it, you enter into the pool. When you enter into the pool, that's when the wait begins. I was lucky because I entered into the pool today, and then that same day in the night, I got my ITA. Many people have had to wait for months. There was always, every Wednesday, they had draws. So by draws, I mean there's a particular number that they put, and if your CRS score is either above or that number, then you get invited to apply. That's your ITA, right? So pre-ITA is done. Now post-ITA, that's where the real work begins. They ask for every single thing, and you know what the thing is, everything that you feel might help you in getting your PPR, right? That's your passport request letter. Just do it. Okay, there are people that have gone overboard, there are people that have just underestimated them and just submitted very few things. Like I said, when you are in all these platforms, when you're in these groups, you would be told like exactly what you submit, and then also they have like a checklist for you anyways. So they have a checklist based on what you submitted when you enter the pool, right? That is what you have to submit in your application. You cannot change it. In fact, when you change it, then they see it as being fraudulent, or they see it as maybe like lied about your application or something like that. They might reject your application. So there's going to be like a checklist of everything that is submitted when you enter the pool for you to submit for your application. Like I said, everybody differs, right? There are so many people, different people have different checklists, but I'm just talking based on my own experience. for my own checklist. The things that was required for me to get was my police report, my medical examination sheets, my IELTS results, my ECA report. I needed to get my degree certificate, my proof of funds, and reference letters of everywhere that I worked in, every single place that I worked in. You know, so these are the things that were required for me to send in order to submit my application. I think that's like every single thing about this whole process. It sounds simple and easy, but there's a whole lot to it. So do your research. You can do it on your own. You do not need to pay any immigration agency, except maybe you just don't want to go through that whole stress, right? But you can do it. You can definitely do it on your own. I've seen so many people, I know so many people that did it on their own, and they're already in Canada and they're doing so well. That is all for now. Like I said, this page is basically for everything immigration to Canada and lifestyle vlogs. So if you have any question, if you feel like I missed something in the process, if you feel like you need more information concerning a particular process, just write it down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to read every one of them and be able to make more videos, or maybe just answer you or provide you with more information or links on how you can, do your own research. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking this video. Do not forget to share this link with anyone that you know, your family members, your friends, your loved ones that you know would like to relocate to Canada through the Federal Skilled Worker Program, Express Entry. Anyone that you know that would be interested, that this video would help, do not forget to send the link to them. Stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching.